Man, my view. I start from down at bottom. I start from down at bottom. It all connected back to the reasoning that I deal with the other day, no. Yeah, man, my view, the people them not love and respect themselves, man. Yeah, man. Man and man. Yeah, man, you have enough man out there when I love and respect himself, much less somebody else. Yeah, man. People need for it's like we are gonna need for go start a whole new different generation with this thing and some kind of sensitization thing where we teach the people them say life have value. Cause like the youth them now appreciate life have value. Yeah, man, so this so we are gonna need for starting in some of our homes them where we are see broken home are going with. I better we make the state raise the youth them. Yeah, man, because if the youth them grow up in a certain environment where the first set of people them who supposed to be there and defend them are abused. Better them go in now home a stranger do them. It might sound away. But we have to start from down here. But in our homes, even when you see them youth you switch up with the dandy and go join the dandy. In their home, the homes them practice that first, you know. Attack with a set of family member there and a malice there a set of family member there spite them and them something they them practice. If them never there practice them something in their house, they wanna come a road and a do it yo. It them family did I show them some form of love, compassion, kindness. Some of them wanna, not all of them, some of them wanna come out and stay, so some of them would have said no. Yeah, man, you need opportunities out there for the youth them. When a youth look, enough time I see this and every man stay like me, I go see no way out and just still get up and try out. Yeah, man, once a man see no way out, he might go feel like he dead. So the next best thing he must take up a gun, even though him know in the back of his mind, once you mellow with this thing and you go dead, because I'm done give up already. I need the opportunities out there for the youth them. Me see all, me have to take the reasoning far. Me see all people act like car are rotted. Life and car are the greatest thing. A $3,000 the other day for one, when car did all cheap. $3,000 for one AD wagon, you know. 3,000 US, you know. But when you bring it in the island now, my view, you have to go pay $3,000 more, bad man. And some madness are going in this importation duties for certain thing need for drop by 50%. Or you're supposed to pay 100% on the things when you come. You buy a phone, bad man. Some of the things with that, importation duties need to drop. Slash by 50%. Yeah, man, too much of this thing away. The government has suck out the people. And I'm going to step on him now. Laws and rules governing the prime minister them. Well, I got build some laws and rules like you see if within the first 2 years you know do what you say you're gonna do, you automatically have to step down. You have to build some rule. Accountability. This is how we are gonna get accountability. A man get a shorter time period for do what him said him a go do. We have to build some laws and rules like that. And you see the damn corrupt police force too, that need for revamp. Yeah, man, the officer them need for train. If we have a better police force, we will have some man who will go pre the criminal and follow the criminal go back at it hiding place and this so then you know set the rat trap instead of just go juke down the man there so. Proper police work not doing the force yo. Them need to get retrained. The old time system that where them have were established what? Over 50 years ago that established. You need to change some of them laws and rules there. Over 50 years them make them need for revamp. Yeah, man, they can't even I call nothing I know for go drop in the mix, but yeah, man. But that's what I see it. Even when this they bring up force with Barefoot, me tell Barefoot say, yo, we are going to retrain the police force and in a period of time that we are going to make the soldier them rise up and be the police. And me I go further. Barefoot I go feel offended about this. We don't need an army. Yeah, man, we don't need one. We don't have no Apache helicopter here. We don't have even one fighter jet or a pilot out here in the army who know how to fly a fighter jet. Unless that go a foreign and they are foreign right now in a different army. Yeah man, we don't need the smallest Cuba can mash we right now, can step on our corner and make it look like if we want war, the closest person to can look from Yassa and see a Cuba. And if Cuba want war with we have to give Cuba it. We don't need an army. Some of them even know with all them a bag of money and waste up this. Because I wonder what we have an army for. I must have forgot arm the people them to rotting. Them they up there do a back them fist and a fuck them man and up there. That's all them they up there do though. You want them now, which war them a go? Which war Jamaica ever inner or I go inner? Because I say, no war we then go in and then can't win. You hear that? Yeah man, so I don't know, them have to go do something about that. So it's either them slash it by 50%, make less money stop spent on them gun. One bag of long seed man. One bag of man each up. Yeah man.
Well, you see, you have a thing when you're stuck in mediocrity. You understand? You ever remember? It'd be like, again, you're at school and this one pick me. Now I get A and I fail. And just did it, I get B or 60. 50 other than 60. Now I feel the subject, but not really understand nothing. To say, yo, I'm going to be a good employee, good applicant. To go into some big work position. Just left school and just did a so. And so Jamaica stay right now. We're just stuck in a no man's land. So, in order for we do something, in order for you change, we have to do something drastic. You understand? We have to go do something drastic. I know some of the things I would recommend, but it would never happen. We would need military rule. I think we're at the point now where we need a military regime need to take over Jamaica and do all with these fucking politicians. Sorry for my language, but the Jamaican politicians are the reason why we are where we are. So until we get rid of them, we can't go ever be a better state. We won't ever be better until all those politicians are pushed to the side. We want leaders, not politicians. Right? We need to develop proper institutions that can lead the country. For example, we have an NHT. Nothing is wrong with the idea of the NHT, but the persons who are running the NHT, the leaders who are running the NHT, they need to go. Because the idea of the NHT is solid, but the leaders are weak, flimsy, and useless. So, with all of that combined with the corruption, you end up that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. NWC, same thing. JUTC, same thing. Everything you can think about at Jamaica, the people who have a run it, they need to develop proper systems where they can steal, where they can frig up the country. Because there so crime will come from. Crime will come from the state of the nation. Until we fix the nation, unfortunately, crime is going to be a byproduct of the poor state that Jamaica is in.
Irie man, 1000 mark again, no problem man. Welcome to Jamrock. Welcome to fucking Jamrock. Yo, we not gonna take no one solution for solve this crime problem, you know. This crime problem in Jamaica is not gonna take a one solution. It's not a one answer fit all. It's a collective effort by two parties with claim we are fighting, we are power struggle. You know, the power struggle to run the country. It's gonna take a collective effort between the two of them. And unfortunately, when one man in a power, when them are run for power, them tell you what them are gonna do, and them give you all of the plans and then lay out a blueprint as to what them are gonna do and how they can fight crime and this and that the other. The minute they get in a power, nothing change because they don't have no solution. They might fight against each other. Sometimes we have to wonder if they have a bigger agenda. Well, we don't have to wonder because we see them agenda. For them agenda, enough to protect Jamaica, enough to serve and protect Jamaica. If we just sell out Jamaica to foreign entities and just sell out Jamaica people. That are the bottom line. I feel them agenda that. Because there's no way Jamaica a climb murder chart not that I climb a top murder chart for the past 20-25 years. We in the top 5 every single year. Every single year we're in the top 5 most murderous country in Jamaica. And the two parties still can come together and fight for the betterment of Jamaica. Them a fight for one side. One fucking side. If Labour right in a power and Labour right fix the road, PNP a drive on the same way. PNP a benefit from me. If Labour right put up light and water in the community, PNP a benefit from it. So we could come together and work together as a team, no? You know, say they now work together as a team to try better Jamaica. I divide Jamaica and the murder rate just yo. Jamaica, right now as far as me see, you see as long as tourists come down there and tourists can say, Irie man, yeah man, no problem man, they can eat jerk chicken and drink rice ripe. That are the only thing two politicians them care about. No matter how much local people dead, no matter how much Jamaicans dead. See there, 1,000 of them dead so far in a 8 months. 8 months, 1,000 Jamaican dead and gone, and that's how we can account for. That no count the hundreds them missing. Nobody see or hear from them again. That no count them the one day. It's just 1,000 were recorded. And people still, and politicians still there argue about fuckery. You know what I mean? They don't have Jamaicans' best interests at heart. And then they sit down and talk about brain drain. They might talk about brain drain. You think they see brain drain yet? Nobody no want to Jamaica. And the Jamaicans them left already no want to come back. They don't want to come back. Jamaicans they go foreign go make money on this side, say yo, they now come back to Jamaica. Unless my come on a little week or two go on the holiday, and that's about it. And nobody can blame them. Because Jamaica, where Jamaica run, you can't just be an innocent man. I drive down the road. You go about your own business and you find yourself in a shootout. Whether with gunman and police or with gunman and gunman. And it's no way out because you can't protect yourself. Jamaica is not a place where endorse self-defense. Jamaica will tell us, say, you don't need no gun, just call the police. You don't need no protection, just call police. And police will show up 47 minutes after a criminal them gone, can do what? Them the time the whole crime scene and everything contaminated and everything else. What police are going to show up to do? If you can defend yourself at least, you have a chance, you have a fighting chance. Because 9 out of 10 them are criminals and come. If you can't expect no type of resistance, then just come to walk over and destroy people and go about their business. If you put up any type of resistance, it's a different outcome. Numerous times we see different outcome. When you see a man having license firearm and him pull off and defend himself or defend other people around him, you see a different outcome. If you can't defend yourself, it's a sitting target. It's a sitting target at Jamaica, and that's the type of law the politician endorse. No, we don't need no protection, we don't need no more guns on the streets, just call the police. Why fuck the police? Because the police are more than corrupt. We see the level of corruption with police upon. Police, soldier, politician, all of them, we see the level of corruption upon. So people need the right to defend themselves. And that's going to help curb crime and violence in Jamaica. If you don't have the right to defend yourself, it's a sitting target.
Bless up, bless up. Yes, the topic. Curbing the continuous bloodshed in Jamaica. Now, as the crime rate rise rapidly, we just passed 1,000 plus death. Imagine that number. In January, if I told the government that by August you're going 1,000 of your citizens gonna die, government probably won't be surprised because it happened over and over and over, and every year we get to this number. Is just which month it will reach it. Now this year, August, it reached it. Now I understand, the government is doing some small stuff just for the sake of doing small stuff. You're creating jobs here and there, but remember, creating the jobs is not really for criminals. That's for law-abiding citizens. Honestly, criminals don't want 9 to 5. Criminals have a lifestyle they have to maintain when you're a youngster. You understand? Criminals are set 35 to life. So save with the 35 years government. Save with. You understand? Eradication. Set up sting operation. You know them boy are there. You know spot them hang out. You know where go on.
set up sting operation. You know what sting operation is? You make a plan, you set them up, and you execute. These guys, this is from them enter in a badness and blood are shed and family in a pain and sorrow. Them can't come out of that life again and go choose 9 to 5, you know. It's just straight at life, you know, because them know and them too deep into it. Them know too much. Them too deep, it too much hurt. So if them even try to stop, the enemies are going to come for them. So them not a chance of coming back. So here what? Just help them out. Eradicate them, man. Set up sting operation. The government have to start take a stand where the government put fear in a bad boy. Oh, bad boy if you shoot back. Or a shoot off a police and go home upon them look ends and laugh. And how far them live from the station? Come on, man. You know, we take out some of them boy, you know, but they must drive fear in the community more than the government drive fear to them. Them boy, they must have fear in them when them see the government or the special forces are forward. Them have too much. When you hear them bust up them gunshot a party, what you think? All them gunshot they're gonna need back for buy back, you know. And the robberies are going to increase because of that. You understand? Just know that. Anytime you know have information from bad boys as citizens, you have to inform the police to take them out, because sooner or later the knocking are gonna come right at your door. Ja. But yeah, man, for curb the crime and violence and the bloodshed, you have to treat them like how them treat citizens. You have to go for them. You have to go for them relentlessly every day. Sting operation. Just start take out 2, 3, 4 of them. You understand? From the head, cut the head off, weaken it. And as so me say, the crime and violence have to deal with. You have to go head on head with it. You can't give them boy a room to build up the talent to 1,500. So it no works. So Jamaica is a different place. You have to tackle them youth. You understand? And no say the government have the resources certain way, but they might tie the armed forces on with that income. Tie all it. Every minute man explain to this, explain to that. But boy not explain to nothing, you know. See it? Them just drive up dirt and ride off. Drive off. Now the biggest ride, you know, the simplest things, and people are weep and moan. Jaja. It have a fix. Head on head, me say. Tackle them like how them tackle we. You understand? Save taxpayer money. No prison time. Jungle justice straight. Bad boy me I talk about. Alright? Bless up.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. I really think the crime can be stopped. It's just that I honestly think the Prime Minister, them really do not want it to be stopped. They're the one, and people are going to say that we keep blaming the Prime Minister for all of this thing. But they're the one who started it. It's sad, but it's true. And if life was much easier for the young youth, them, they wouldn't be doing that. You know, they wouldn't be having so much crime, you know, because as you see, take for instance the chopper them, as in chop them by one car, then try to have a house. Only choose that some of them just floss and do certain things where not supposed to be doing, and then you know people not share and honest and stuff. Whatever it is, I am not encouraging it, but I'm just saying if the young youth them who have more opportunity, there will be less crime. That's just my input.
Alright, I'm saying now, for cure the crime rate, first you have to make a clean slate. Politician, them corrupt cops, you have to just make a clean slate and start over. With this informal culture now, that's the next thing we would have to go because normally if you see certain things, in for crime rate would be the people, we as John public would have to come together and talk how we see get these guns and these murderers off the streets. And then you cannot do that while you are gonna give the information to get these people off of the streets. And as soon as them go in, they are coming right back out to come back and kill you and your family. The justice system need to change up as well. Because you can't have man on video kill people and yet still him can still get bail. That not gonna curve no crime rate. So until those little stuff change, then we can see a different